day. Good morning, YouTube. Why are Robyn and I wearing strange glasses? Because today we're going to talk about how your eyes are the literal joystick controller to your nervous system. Good morning. Good morning. If you're here live, watching later, we're happy to have you. My name is Dr. Renée Ostertag.
I'm Dr. Robyn Gisbert.
And we are both licensed doctors of physical therapy in the state of Colorado. We are here for the purposes of edutainment, education, and entertainment. You put them together, you get education and entertainment, edutainment. If you have a medical problem, please go see somebody that can support you in that. This is not medical advice. Legal disclaimer aside, we do love helping people and supporting. So if you have a question or a conversation, please reach out. It will be under the Library of Education. So the eyeballs, they are literally part of your central nervous system. And if you have awareness and connection of your eyeballs, you have awareness and connection to your central nervous system. And we're going to talk about things you can do using your eyeballs today to help you gain a greater sense of control over your nervous system. Why would you want more control over your nervous system? Because then you feel like you have more control over your life. Ava, it is great to see you. You're coming from somewhere fabulous, I'm sure. Tell us where you're coming from and who else is here. We got some live faces. We are always excited to see you. What's your name? Where are you coming in from? Good morning, Tia.
And the eyes have it. We got a little side eye from Tia.
Great to see you, Tia, Ava. I know there's other folks here. Great to have you. Tell us who you are. And here's a question. Do you or anybody you know get tired, dry eyes? How? Do you ever feel like you can't relax? It's hard to let go. Your nervous system is stuck in danger mode, fight or flight. Button has been turned on and you don't know how to turn it off. We're going to help you solve some of those problems today with the use of your eyes blinking like a nervous system ninja. Can you relate to any of those problems? Tell us. And what questions do you have? Robyn, before we got on here, I was moved a little bit with what you were sharing about the eyes and the link to the central nervous system and the inside and outside world. Can you share with everybody a little more about that?
Yeah, I think like you said, it's really fascinating that the eyes themselves are part of the central nervous system, meaning they're part of your brain. And it's so neat to see. This is a model of half the brain. I have half a brain here. No pun intended.
Are you saying you have half a brain, Robyn?
I have the model of half a brain. I'm working with my whole brain. I'm pretty sure. I'm hopeful. I wanted to show folks. So if you imagine this half a brain and it fits right into the cranium or your skull like this, and this tissue is right behind your forehead. There's the skin, there's the bone that you can kind of tap on, and then just a little bit of connective tissue. And then right here, the brain sitting just like so in the head. And I hope you can see this. I'm going to point here and kind of give a little up close right here. This is the optic nerve, and that's the nerve that connects right to the eyeball. The eyeball itself being part of the nervous system, connecting into the optic nerve and right into the brain, that close and that interconnected. And of course, you have one side and a mirror image or a second side if you've been so lucky to have a whole, the wholeness of yourself with two sides of the brain.
Sometimes, this is super cheesy, I find it mesmerizing. I do. Like the fact that we have the ability to influence our central nervous system directly through our eyes. And that is literally part of your central nervous system tissue. And if you can relate to my experience of life, where you have had events that you didn't want to have, you've had loss, you've had trauma, you've had grief, you're living today, it's overwhelming. And your eyes were such visually dominant creatures. We're all overwhelmed. And if you start looking around at people's eyes, people are engaging with life like this, kind of stuck in this open, on state of, I got to take it all in because I could potentially be in danger, or I feel like I'm in danger, and they're in that loop. And then, of course, you have dry eyes. Of course, your muscles are tired. Of course, you're tense. And the other thing that really is of interest to think about is that when I'm looking at you like this, and I'm exaggerating, maybe, but maybe not. My face and your face are communicating 5 cycles per second. And when you see more of the whites of my eyes, when you see more of my central nervous system, I am signaling through nonverbal facial communication, danger, 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 danger. And then you're getting that signal 5 cycles a second. And then your brain tells your body, danger, 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 danger. And so we're all kind of in this loop, walking around with tired, dry eyes, signaling danger to another and ourselves.
And Renée, I might add, there's that, instant of signaling danger with these wide eyes and all the whites of the eyes. And I think the other signal that I've noticed in myself and others is the signal of disconnection, where the eyes are not making any connection. So it's kind of a, 2 ends of the spectrum, a disconnected, not making contact, or a type of contact.
Yeah.
And if other people have experienced that sort of disconnection and not seeing each other's eyes, as so many of us are into technology, we're moving through the world.
Yeah, it's really these 2 extremes, boom and bust, and boom and bust, and hyper engaged and disengaged. And there's a middle ground that we seem to be getting more and more disconnected from. And we've got Kevin asking, is that by the pituitary? Do you want to speak to that?
Yeah, I saw some neuroscience questions. How fun. So to answer the question, yes, it is by the pituitary. And so if I kind of come back here to the optic nerve, and now I'm going to turn this so we can all see, it's just right there that the pituitary stalk is, that would connect to a pituitary gland in us. So it's right next to it. You're absolutely right. Adjacent or right next to it. And Ava asked about the vagus nerve, and I was just going to show vagus nerve, such an important nerve. And its connection is also to the central nervous system, but just a little lower down. And it's connected here, down lower in the brainstem, but centrally located and part of the brain structure too.
Kevin, I love that you're here. You're in on the love, growing tall from the sacrum, and synchronicity big time. Thank you. Super curious if you would like to share what the motivation behind asking that was. So would love to hear that from you. And Tia, yes, it's helpful. It is visual learning. And these are physical structures that we can impact. Many of us have been sort of trained to drink the Kool-Aid of collective consciousness that makes you believe you don't have agency, that the nervous system isn't something you can control. And there are aspects that are not directly in our control in any given moment. And there is a whole lot more that we can do. And I think, Robyn, you're such a great teacher in giving us the physical, tangible structures so that we have an understanding of what it is we're working with, and it's less theoretical or abstract. Let's get to some tools. Before we get to tools, how do you know if your tools work? You need to assess them. This is good scientific data collection. So, for those of you that know, these are the glasses from sadness.
Yes. A Pixar Inside Out movie set.
Yeah. And so Pixar Inside Out, all the characters in your head, kind of not unlike Winnie the Pooh and all of those characters. So you get to pick your assessment choice today.
Yeah.
In this moment, who do you feel the most like? Robyn, you've got some good glasses.
Are you like Tigger? Are you like Tigger from Winnie the Pooh and you're bouncing all over the place? Or maybe you're a little more like Eeyore in Winnie the Pooh, who's just deflated all the time.
Who else is there?
Piglet, the nervous piglet, nervous, anxious piglet, afraid of their own shadow piglet.
Yeah. So which character are you feeling like? Two ways we're going to talk about using your eyes today. And one is designed to lower arousal of your nervous system. So if you're stuck like this, you might respond well to the slow blinking that will show. And conversely, if you're a little bit more in that kind of disconnected, low energy state, like Robyn talked about, wide eyes is going to be a helpful tool for you.
Yeah.
So just notice we've got some Eeyore and Piglet here. We've got Tigger and Pooh hybrid today. Kevin's having a lot of random thoughts about the pituitary. Maybe, Kevin, you're embodying a little owl, right? The like thinking about. Yeah, all good. None of the characters are bad or wrong. They're just different states.
Yeah.
So just notice where your system is. Is it high energy, low energy? And Robyn, which one do you want to start with today?
Yeah, I think I'll start with slow blinking. Okay. So kind of imagining from a high state, if we wanted to lower that state. So maybe if the eyes are very wide or they're tense or they were a little on guard, slow blinking can be really helpful. And it is performed just like it sounds. Slowly blink. So the idea is that we're volitionally, our eyelids are blinking all day long, even all night long, our eyelids blink, our eyes blink. But let's bring some intentionality to our eyelids and slowly open and close the eyelids. Exactly, Kevin, like a cat, like a sleepy cat or a relaxed cat. Eyelids slowly lower and eyelids slowly up. No perfect speed, no perfect number. The practice is just going slowly and noticing how you feel on the inside when you slow down the eyelids and slow the visual input that's flowing into your brain.
That was such a beautiful example of co-regulation, Robyn. We both sighed
at
the same time. And I noticed, and I'm curious what you all noticed, YouTube, from doing the slow blinking. I can hear my voice is slower, my hip flexors relaxed. And Robyn and I both sighed at the same time. And here's such an interesting thought. Creatures, any creatures, don't make that noise of a sigh when they're running from danger. Creatures only make that noise once they're safe. And when you sigh, you're actually signaling a cue of safety to your own nervous system. And that's the exciting part. You can slow blink to initiate a sigh. And a lot of people are so
Mm.
interested in the breath and breathing and regulating through the breath. And I get it. You don't have to. This is kind of like a side doorway in that your eyes naturally, organically slow down and reset.
Is it a side door or a sigh door?
We weren't joking when we said edutainment, my friends. Oh, let's see.
No,
Some
relax.
people
Mhm.
automatically.
You got a breath, slowing the breath.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
okay, Ava, remind me, you were from somewhere cool, like Norway.
Norway.
A lot can happen in the blink of an eye. We've got humor coming from Norway.
I like it.
This is great. Thank you. So that's tool number one, slow blinking. And if you're stuck in the fast on mode, you can do that. And I will say, for a lot of people, it's hard to do. It's awkward and uncomfortable. If you stay with it, it gets better. Occasionally, that might not be the right tool for you because your system is already running too slow and it needs to speed up. So if you have any kind of adverse reaction to slow blink, we encourage you to try the opposite. Wide eyes. Now, do you want to go through this one, Robyn, or?
Go ahead.
So I notice in me and in other people, this exercise works well if your energy is low, right? 2, 3 o'clock afternoon, you need a cup of coffee. Oh, you go for the caffeine or the drug to wake up. You can do this exercise instead. I've had people that their gut is irritable with a whole host of different conditions. Getting the gut going is another good indicator that this exercise would be beneficial for you. So really all you do before you do it, just again, notice your body. And if you're kind of stuck in a freeze, your breath is really shallow, stuck, you're not breathing, this is a good one to do. So you just open your eyes a little bit wider. And I notice immediately, and I've trained this, that my breath goes with my eyes. I take a deeper breath when I open up my eyes wider, wider, wider. Now you can look up. With your eyeball, you can move the muscles around. You can kind of scan and dart, but you're trying to initiate an increase in the arousal of excitation in your nervous system through opening the lens, right? So instead of closing the theater curtains, you're opening the theater curtains. You're waking up. You can keep them wide like this. You can blink fast. You can blink not at all. And just notice what happens. For me, it initiates a breath down in here that I can't get otherwise. And it's been a very cool experiment to discover.
Well, Renée, that blinking fast, that's the one that works so well for me in the afternoons. I get that afternoon slump. I just always have, maybe always will. I'm not sure. But when I need to, or feel this desire to have more energy to bring forth, I'll just kind of rapidly blink, like da 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 da, and then it's sort of like wake up.
Now, a serious question. Do you think that it would work less effective if you don't do the sound effects with it?
Oh, I do, because I think things work much better with sound effects. That's just, and I couldn't do it without sound effects. So there's that.
True. I do get more of a rise up when I put sound with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it reminds me, yeah. It reminds me of PNF in a way.
16th note blinking, yes. Yes, but maybe not with a metronome. I'm probably off, but that's okay.
Kevin, it's been great to have you here. Yes, optic nerve, pituitary, gut, vagus. It's this connection, right? It's like dominoes. And if you push the domino, the next domino, the next domino. And, you know, life is like busy and stressful for many people, and we're getting these dominoes pushed that reinforce fight or flight. And so this is just two great ways to use your eyes like the joystick controller of your nervous system. You can slow it down, you can speed it up, and domino effect.
And Brian says also add jazz hands. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's so
Fractal.
so much fun.
I am definitely feeling a little more Winnie the Pooh Tigger dance combo with a little bit of like sweet Rue playful energy.
Oh,
Yeah. I was feeling a little remorseful Eeyore coming in. So it's nice to feel better. What are you all noticing? It's good to get feedback and just notice what's different, because you did that. You took action, self-efficacy and agency, and you did it.
Yeah. Such a good feedback. And such a accessible exercise. You know, the eyes are here. You don't need any equipment. And really, people don't notice. You can kind of slow blink anywhere in a meeting, in the kitchen. You can fast blink as you're coming up from your desk. I'm kind of in awe of such a simple and accessible tool.
Definitely one I wish I knew years ago. I had a patient recently who has had back pain for decades, and she came in and said, it's like 80-90% better, less fear, more in control. I said, what are you doing? She says, I'm slow blinking my way through the day. Makes me burp talking about it, which is parasympathetic activity, which is great. So Michelle from Castle Pines, Kevin feeling calmer, a light, cool stream flowing through. You can slow blink throughout your day and experiment, see what it does. If you need to blink wide and fast, experiment, see what it does. We will be here again next week. I think we're close to halfway through this nervous system regulation series. So we'll be here every Wednesday, almost to the end of the year. So tell a friend to tell two friends. Go slow blink with your cat like Michelle is doing in Cat Pines.
Tell your cat I said hi. Really?
And for the dog lovers out there, it works with the dogs too. Just a little hint. And I have heard, actually, I think Michelle, was it deer that she tried slow blinking with, and it worked? Deer stayed in her backyard longer.
It's amazing.
Okay, friends.
Tell two friends to tell two friends, and it's just a joy to be here with you in this YouTube space and time.
Yay. All right, friends, thanks for being here, and we will see you again next week.